Go the Cowboys!
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh yeah! Fuck! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Welcome to the State of Origin Game 1 full match review. And we are here to review State of Origin Game 1 live from Adelaide Oval. And Queensland were victorious, 26 points to 18 in front of 48,000 people. I will be getting a few people on the review tonight. And we've got Cody Games PlayStation here, who's a content creator with just over 1,000 subscribers. Cody, as a proud New South Welshman, what'd you make of that performance?
I would probably say the first half was excellent, but towards like the last 15 minutes when Flagger went off in the bin, I think New South Wales just went downhill from there.
Went downhill, all right. It was disappointing, and obviously I am a New South Wales supporter. I am from New South Wales, and I must admit I am very disappointed with how the Blues played tonight. I thought it was a really fucking poor game plan from Brad Fittler. And I hate saying this because we were defeated tonight, but I was right about some of the selections. Pangai Jr.
Yep, he's done. Should be dropped.
Nico Hines on the bench. Waste of time. I hate saying I was right about that, but I was right. I was very right. Hello to the live chat. We're starting to get a big crowd here now. Everyone's tuning in to the review. Hello, everyone that's tuning in. Hello, CJ Moxley. Hello to Marley Prime. Jason made with the donation. We'll get to the donations very soon. Hello to Daniel Sexton, Bosky, Devils_Cy, Yeet Boy, Jeffrey. Hello, everyone that's tuning in. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hello, Viking King. The chat's starting to heat up. We're about to get a Queenslander on here as well in just a moment. We've got Will. Hello, everyone that's here. Hope you guys are all well. I'll just go to the donations quickly while I got the opportunity. Jason Reader with the $5.50 super chat. Thank you for that, Jason.
Nice, man.
He says, up the Maroons. Congratulations on the win, bro. And he also said another donation up the Maroons. So $10 from Jason. Cheers for that, Jason. All right, we're going to get in Warriors, NRL Fanatics, Queenslander himself. Fanatics, hello, mate. Congratulations.
Yes. Yeah. Well, what a game. Freaking that second half. I mean, just the Maroons were up against it, but yeah, it's of course we're going to get into the game soon. So yeah, boy.
You know what? As a proud New South Welshman, I just want to say congratulations to Queensland. They deserved the win. They definitely wanted it more, especially in that second half. In particular, that last 15 minutes where there was a couple of questionable calls went against Queensland. Obviously, the flagless sin bin for over a head clash, which don't even get me started. We will dissect it. We will get into it all. Mate, I just can't hide my disappointment from New South Wales. I said in the chat, guys, a few weeks ago, Pangai being picked, bad idea. Nico Hines on the bench, bad idea. You can't have Luai and Hines in the same team because it ain't going to fucking work. All this talk about Cam Murray will play a little bit of hooker. Fucking Nico Hines will play hooker. Luai will play hooker and Hines will go to 6. None of it happened. Hines went to centre. Dare I say, if there wasn't a concussion to Tom Trbojevic, Nico Hines probably doesn't even get on the fucking field. So I don't know. Obviously, we will get into New South Wales and we will be reviewing every player. We will be giving every player a rating out of 10 from the match, from both sides. Cody, obviously you're a proud New South Welshman, just like myself. Do you think New South Wales came in with the wrong game plan? Because I just can't hide my disappointment.
Yeah, they certainly did. Questioning having Hines on the bench. Don't know why he'd be in the starting side. And Payne Knight Jr. Well, he didn't play good tonight.
Horrible.
What about Payne Haas? He was quiet as well. All of our forward pack was quiet tonight.
Payne Haas played the first 25 minutes and I think he ran for like 65 meters. Like, come on, man.
It's terrible.
Honestly, I'm just disappointed. And I may go on a rant about a particular number 7 for New South Wales, who once again went missing in the Origin Arena. And you know what? I need to get this off my chest. And I hope everyone's watching because I need to get this off my chest. What did I fucking say last year? Origin 3 last year. We had way too much fucking Penrith. Tonight, way too much fucking Penrith. And you know what happens when we have too much fucking Penrith? We play like that. That was horrible tonight. That was horrible. Nathan Cleary was absolutely diabolical. I don't want to hear the excuse of, but the Fords didn't lay a good enough platform for Nathan Cleary to get involved in the game. Okay, well, how did Jerome Luai get in the game? And how was Jerome Luai so good? Why was Luai a 9? How was Luai in 7, 8 out of 10 for New South Wales, but Cleary was a fucking 3 or a 4? Probably a 3. So explain that to me, you fucking casual marks. Fuck me, man. I'm frustrated. I might even see if I can get a few more people on the review tonight and get their opinion on Nathan Cleary and the New South Wales side. The thing is, too, guys, when it comes to Origin, if the halfback doesn't deliver, if the blame's going on him, we all know it's a tough game, Origin. And Nathan Cleary's the halfback. He's the leader of the team. And I didn't see Nathan Cleary do anything special tonight. I thought he was horrible. Probably one of the worst players on the ground. Kicking game was dog shit. Luai was easily the best. He was easily New South Wales' best. Even Tedesco. Tedesco was terrible. How does Lindsay Collins catch Tedesco? Like, catch the ball over Tedesco and offloads it to Munster at the end. Like, that was just diabolical. Diabolical. Fanatics, what was your take on the game, bro?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty, stop and start. I mean, the way the game started, like, there's so many penalties given. It felt like a penalty a fine more than, a typical normal Origin game. Like, so many penalties. I thought the refereeing in this game it really pissed me off. But, the way Queensland started, scoring those 2 tries I thought were great tries and that. And I think New South Wales just had no ideas what they were doing in attack. I think, they were getting very frustrated. They didn't penetrate New South Wales didn't penetrate Queensland's defence a lot. They really struggled at the start, especially I thought.
And you know what I'm scared of? We're going to play Queensland in Queensland next. Game 2.
That's going to be very tough.
Queensland will definitely go in as favourites in Game 2. If that's Suncorp, Queensland are absolute favourites for sure now. I don't know. It's so hard to blame so many players because everyone didn't play well. Like, New South Wales didn't have a lot of good players tonight. We had a lot of players that, were trying, but nothing was coming off. Boys, I can't stand Jerome Luai. I genuinely can't stand him. But Cody, Luai was our best player. He had more attacking promise than anyone on the field.
Yeah, that's a surprise. And we always criticise him every game he plays, but he was definitely the best on the field tonight for the Blues.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fanatics, bro. Was there anyone for New South Wales that you thought was a real standout for us?
Yeah, I probably have to agree with you on that one with Jerome Luai because obviously his form has been under a lot of criticism, at the start of this year, especially going into the series. And I think he played pretty well, actually. Probably was one of the best on ground for you guys. I think Liam Martin was pretty good as well.
Oh, yeah.
As well.
Oh, yes.
I think he was very solid. Yeah, so
Liam
I think
Martin.
Luai, I think the Penrith connection of Luai and Martin played well, but not any other Penrith players. I just think those two played pretty well.
Yeah, no, Luai and Liam Martin were very good. I'm just done with this whole Penrith scenario. We got to pick Penrith players because they won the last 2 grand finals and they
way too many
really
Panthers players.
Too much.
Too
Yeah,
many.
I agree.
Too many, man. Way too many. And Queensland deserved the win. They deserve it. Well done to them. Yeah, disappointing for New South Wales. Very fucking disappointing. And now we're going to go to Queensland for game 2 and try and knock off Queensland at home, which is going to be very difficult to do when New South Wales attack with the utmost respect to this club's fan base. New South Wales attack tonight look like the fucking Roosters of this year. Horrible. I think Hainsey was saying it to us in the group chat.
Yes, he was.
It attacks like the Roosters. It's horrible. It's so fucking one-dimensional. 2 sideways. Turbo, look, I thought Turbo was actually pretty decent for New South Wales. I don't think he was great. I don't think he was horrible. Thought he was decent and he was trying to get in the game, but it's just so hard to get in the game when he's not getting the service. He's not getting the ball. And when he went for the ball, he was getting tackled pretty well. So, and the pressure on Reece Walsh, didn't work well, did it? Did not work well at all. Reece Walsh played fine.
No, he was good. He was very good tonight on debut.
Played very well tonight for his debut.
Mate, that pass he did for Cobbo was fucking insane. I can't believe that. And I'll tell you this as well. You guys may agree with this. We pick the fucking team backwards every year. Here's the thing, right? Stephen Crichton and Brian Toto, right? They play right side. They play on the right edge for Penrith every single week, all year. They've had fucking Crichton on the right side with Brian Toto. For New South Wales, Crichton's playing on the left edge with Brian Toto. Liam Martin's on the left. Liam Martin plays right side at club level. Why are they on the left-hand side? Put the Fox on the left. Put Turbo on the left. Why are we switching the sides? Get them on the other side of the field. Why are they playing on the left? Get them on the right. They have been playing on the right side since round 1, since the World Club Challenge. Why are they on the left side? So backwards. Addo Carr plays left edge for the Bulldogs week in, week out. Why is Addo Carr on the right wing? Put him on the left. What are we doing? Cody, I'm sure you agree with that.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Backwards. What are we doing? You got Liam Martin on the left. He's on the right at Penrith. Toto, Crichton, they play right side at Penrith every week. Why are they playing on the left? Why is Turbo and Fox on the right side? Get them on the left edge. Turbo versus Val Holmes would have been fine. And then you would have had Hammer versus Crichton. That would have been a good matchup. But no, we do the opposite. What the fuck? Dumb. Dumb. Jerome Luai, Liam Martin, probably our best players tonight. Probably our best. For Queensland, they had some great players tonight. It's really hard to pick a man of the match for Queensland because I had so many of them. Obviously, you had Hammer, who played great. You had Ruben Cotter, who was outstanding. Paddy Carrigan was outstanding. Munster, Cherry Evans were very good. Everyone was good for Queensland. They were outstanding. How about Ben Hunt in the centres the last 10 minutes? David Fafita as well. Like, what the actual fuck? Target them. But no, we don't target them. We just do nothing. So dumb. Dumb. I don't know. I'm frustrated, boys. I'm not going to lie. Everything's backwards, bro. Everything's backwards. Unbelievable. All right, boys. We should get into the review.
Yep.
We should get into the review. We'll get into it. Now, I've got a few notes written down here tonight because there was a lot of shit going on. All right, let's start off. Fellas, second minute. Bit of chaos begins early on, as expected. There was a penalty to Reece Walsh because there was a kick that went up in the air from Cleary. And I think Frizzell made contact, but there was a penalty there to Queensland, which I thought was a bit harsh. Reece Walsh with the kick to the face of Frizzell. Look, there wasn't much in it, but a penalty for that early on, I thought was a bit soft, Fanatics.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got a bit lucky with that call. Yeah, I think I don't think there was much in it. Yeah, for me. I mean,
and look, I got to admit this. Ashley Klein, usually a terrific referee. Tonight, I thought he was a bit. It was a bit ordinary for an Origin referee. Too many 6 against. I think there was about 6-7 penalties in the first 20 minutes, Cody. Too many penalties.
Yeah, there was. Like 5 to 6 penalties within the first 10 minutes of the match.
Yeah, 10, 20 minutes. 2-stop start early on.
Yeah.
It was frustrating. The game didn't get any rhythm till, the 25th minute until half-time. And when there was momentum and the game was actually going with a bit of rhythm, New South Wales had a bit of momentum, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But the first try of the game, mate, boys, comes off at the 8th minute. There was a nice scrub kick there from Cameron Munster for the Hammer. Hammer saved Tabuai Fido with the first try of the game, Fanatics. You must have been enjoying that.
Yeah, it was a very good kick there by Munster there, and I was very happy with the way we scored that try, especially. So, fair play to Munster for putting in that good kick there, and Hammer pounced on it to score, which was an awesome start for us. So, it was good. Really
good start for Queensland. They go 6-0 up, and Cody, New South Wales, bro, not off to a good start.
No, they will not.
No, horrible start. And then Fanatics, obviously, Queensland went over again there in the 12th minute. Selwyn Cobbo scoring in the corner. There was a beautiful play from Queensland. They go to the right-hand side. Munster to Cherry Evans to Walsh. Short ball to Val Holmes. He absolutely isolated Stephen Crichton there in defence.
Yeah.
And then Val gives it on to Cobbo. Cobbo goes over in the corner. And all of a sudden, Queensland 10-0 after 12 minutes. Great start for your Maroons.
Yeah, it was a very good play there by the likes of Cherry Evans and Walsh, and they all combining very well. So I thought it was a nice set up try there from us, and 10-0, very very good start for us early on the game.
Yeah, Queensland had a really good start, and then Cody, 16th minute, right? There was a penalty to New South Wales because Tom Gilbert went off for I think it was a dislocated shoulder, they said. And Lindsay Collins came on the field, but it was a penalty to New South Wales because Queensland had 14 players on the field. That is a big mistake from Queensland.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, they should have.
No, what's that? What were you saying?
I just lost connection. There was a rule that the 14th player came onto the field.
Yeah, no, it was outstanding from it was crazy to think, I was like, Queensland 14 players on the field, they will get a big fine for that too. You watch. They will get a huge fine for that. Can't do that.
Bunny's got a fine for a 14th player not too long ago as well.
How much did South get fined?
I think it was 10 to 15,000, somewhere in between that.
Okay, well, because this is Origin, I reckon Queensland are looking at a $40,000 fine for that, eh? They'll get in the
Yeah,
shit.
that's massive. Fuck.
They will get a big fine for that. If Souths are getting a $15,000 fine, can you imagine what Queensland will get at Origin level?
Yep, 40,000, maybe 50,000.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too extreme.
No.
Well, they can afford it. They're all rich fuckers anyway. So, anyway, we get to the 23rd minute, and there was a no try to Tyson Frizzell. Murray Taulagi holds the ball up on Frizzell. The on-field call was no try. I could have sworn the ball hit the ground, but because the on-field call was no try, you've got to have conclusive evidence to overturn it. So I can live with the no try to Frizzell Fanatics. I'm not sure what your take on it. What your take on it is.
Yeah, look, I think for me, on replay, what they said on the field was no try. So yeah, you can see that he's put his hand under Frizzell there, and it's a no try. Yeah, so it's no grounding from Frizzell. So it was the correct decision.
What about you, Cody? Try or no try for Frizzell? Was it pretty close? It was pretty close.
Yeah, it was very close. Like they were saying, like there could have been a little bit off the ball in the field, but due to no evidence, no support, no evidence to back that up. So I think that was a correct decision.
I think it's one of those ones in that, guys, like the 50-50 ones where if the on-field call was try, they probably would have went with try. So I can live with that decision.
I can.
So then we get to the 30th minute. David Fifita goes off for a really nasty HIA on tackle 3, which killed a little bit of the Blues' momentum. But it didn't really matter because in the 31st minute, there was a try to Liam Martin. Finally, something for New South Wales. Luai goes short to Liam Martin. Martin hits the hole. I believe it was Ruben Cotter and Cherry Evans that got caught in defence. They got sucked in there. Liam Martin goes through the gap. Liam Martin scores a very important try at that stage of the game for New South Wales, Cody. Big try for Martin.
Yeah, it definitely was. That was definitely the game changer for New South Wales.
Absolutely, it was. So 10-6 Queensland. And Captain challenge for New South Wales. I think Coruscant tapped the ball backwards, and they thought it was a knock-on from Harry Grant, but the bunker said there was inconclusive evidence. So Queensland had possession. New South Wales kept their challenge. We get to half-time. Queensland lead 10-6. Fanatics, what was your take on the first half?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think New South Wales were definitely starting to come into it, with that try before half time. They needed that try really because they were just, getting really frustrated. They weren't able to, get past Queensland's defence. And I thought Queensland's defence was pretty good, actually. A couple of try-saving tackles there from Taulagi as well. Murray Taulagi, he saved a few tries as well, and I thought he played pretty well. But I think overall that first half, Queensland, I think we deserved the lead. And I think going into that second half, I still thought New South Wales were well in the game up to that point. But, obviously we'll go into the second half soon there. But, I thought it was a pretty good half from Queensland. And I was just hopeful that, we'd go on and, play well in that second half and then continue on.
Without a doubt. And Cody, what was your thoughts on New South Wales in the first half? Obviously, a bad start, down 10-0, but overall, what did you make of that first half?
Yeah, I think the first 10 to 20 minutes was okay with the amount of penalties for both teams. But after Liam Martin got the first try for the Blues, I think at that point we're going to be on a roll going into the second half.
Yeah. So the second half begins, and David Fifita passed his HIA. So he was back on. So that was obviously a big one for Queensland. Second half begins with a lot of controversy. 43rd minute, an Api Coruscant try, which was very controversial. Bell Holmes knocked the ball backwards, and then Coruscant sort of grabbed the ball, and I don't know whether it went backwards, whether it went forward, whether it went sideways. It's a very touch and go sort of decision. Coruscant ends up with the football. I mean, he knocks it back or something, picks it up, and runs away to score about 20 metres away. He just goes over to score. Controversial decision. The bunker gives it the all clear. I still don't even know if it was a try or not. I've watched a few replays of it. I think it went backwards, but again, it's hard to say. But Alex, what's your take on the Coruscant try? Very 50-50.
Well, I'm going to be a bit biased here, one-eyed. I don't think that should have been given. Yeah, I know it could have gone either way, but look, I personally don't think that was. I don't think that should have been awarded. Yeah, I don't think that was the correct call. Yeah, in my opinion. Just
what do you reckon, Cody? Because it's a tough one.
Yeah, it was really tough to call. I'm the same level as you, Nick. I wasn't too sure if it was a try or no try after seeing multiple replays of it.
Well, see, I'm at the stage with that Coruscant try where I'm like, okay, if the on-field referee is going to give it a try, then I'm going to go with the referee on this one. I'm unsure. If the on-field calls a try and the bunker think it's all clear, I'm going to go with it. I don't know. It's a really tough one. I mean, if the bunker overturned it, I could have understood it, but Coruscant ends up getting the try. It's definitely a controversial decision, and it definitely could have been it definitely could have had an impact on the game for sure. So New South Wales go in front at 12-10, and at this point, New South Wales are looking a lot better. Well, seeming to look a lot better than how things are going. And then 46 minute, Cherry Evans with a fucking 40-20. Gets Queensland back in the game. Couple of fitness knock on Evan Collins after that. And then 50th minute, this doesn't surprise me at all, fellas. Jerome Luai, swinging arm on the ground on Ruben Cotter. Then Reece Walsh comes in, pulls his hair. Bit of push and shove. I'm not surprised, Fanatics. Jerome Luai after his old tricks.
Yeah, typical Jerome Luai. You know, nothing new. You know, nothing new to be honest. So, yeah.
Jerome Luai loving his doing his dirty stuff that he likes to do. A bit ill-disciplined there. And then 56th minute, more frustration and more pain. Selwyn Cobbo scoring for Queensland. 56th minute, a beautiful cutout ball from Reece Walsh to Cobbo, who did extremely well to stay in the field of play. And Cobbo goes over for his second try of the game. Fanatics, you must have been pumped at this stage.
Yeah, so you know, just getting back in front in the game, and Selwyn Cobbo, wow, how did he keep himself in? You know, it looked like he wasn't going to score that, but you know, as wingers do, they seem to find a way to score. And Selwyn Cobbo, you know, having a very good game up to that point as well, and scoring that try was awesome. So yeah, that was a very good try.
It was a big try of the game too. Queensland 16-12, and Cody, New South Wales needed a miracle play. They needed to do something with the football. When finally did that, bro, 67th minute, a Stephen Crichton try, clearing with the crossfield kick. The ball's tapped back to Jerome Luai. Luai gives it on to Stephen Crichton. Crichton scores out wide. New South Wales are back in the game.
Yeah, they definitely were. We needed that another try to keep in flow with the game.
Yeah, Stephen Crichton scoring in the corner. It was good to see. Cleary converted the conversion as well. So New South Wales got up 18-16. And then, look, this next part is where I have a big problem with the bunker. 68th minute, right? Thomas Flegler has a fucking head clash with Tom Trebojevic. Flegler ends up on report. We see Turbo going behind the post, going off the field. All the cameras are on Nicho Hynes. Hynes is going on to play centre. And next minute, we see Thomas Flegler heading towards the sideline because he's been fucking sin-binned for a head clash.
Bad call, that one.
It's Origin. Why are we sin-binning players over a head clash? Fanatics, you're a Queenslander. You must have been fuming with this decision.
Oh, it was an absolute fucked up call in my opinion. So yeah, I was fuming I was going off. Like,
Oh,
honestly,
stop.
that sin bin for a head clash is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous call. And, that call could have changed the game. It could have, it could have been the turning point of the game if we lost this game, in my opinion. So that was a ridiculous call. I can't believe they called a sin bin for that.
A head clash. And if you go back and watch it, if you go back and watch the head clash, there's no intent for a, deliberate big hit. It's just it's an accidental head clash.
Yeah.
I couldn't
It
believe
was.
it. I'm not gonna lie. As a New South Welshman, I was obviously very excited that we had a chance, 13-12. But as a guy that analyzes rugby league and reviews every game and dissects it the way I do, that decision made me physically fucking sick. I couldn't believe it. We are watching the pinnacle game of rugby league, game 1, the first origin of the 2023 Origin Series, Adelaide Oval. Millions of people are watching the Origin on TV. It's been broadcasted all over the country and a few other places in the world. And we are showing new people the game of rugby league. You may not have watched rugby league before. The casual fans come out and we give them a product where someone gets sin binned for a head clash. Are you fucking kidding me? It made me sick.
Yeah. Absolute joke.
Absolutely.
A head clash. God, how can you bin someone for a head clash? Jesus Christ, man. It's Origin. Fuck. God. Oh, God, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, someone does a swing and arm and we're going to have players get fucking sin binned. If we're going to start sin binning people for a head clash, we're going to have no one left on the fucking field. God. Anyway, we'll get back into it soon. Fuck, mate. So anyway, it's 18-16. The head clash happens. And then this is where I think Queensland found their momentum, boys. 70th minute. Queensland do a short dropout. They get the ball back. And then I think there was a HIA to Taulagi. And I think Cobbo was off before that as well. So Queensland had they had Val on the wing with Taulagi, and they had Ben Hunt and Dave Fafita in the centers, which is just crazy. And then they throw the ball left. Hamaso Tabuai-Fidow gets on the outside, goes down the fucking field. Tedesco falls over on the inside. Hammer scores. What a fucking freak the Hammer is. Fanatics, thoughts?
Yeah, the Hammer, man. What a game he had. What a game. I mean, I think, his form this year in the NRL, it's really transformed. It's transformed into this game. And, he was playing in the centres at the start, and but he just produced, a great try and a memorable try, probably in Origin history, if you put it down into the history books. So, yeah, it was a great try. It was awesome. And, I think the Hammer, he just put on that performance for Queensland that, maybe some people might have doubts on going into this game, but he really did produce. He was outstanding.
Look, I'm not sure who got man of the match tonight. I haven't seen anything because we came on air once the game ended, but fuck that. The Hammer would have had to go close to man of the match. So he scores. Queensland go in front, 22-18. New South Wales go short, don't get the ball back. And then New South Wales, they just played dumb, really, really dumb. And then we get to the 76th minute. This is where I did feel really sick. Cherry Evans puts up a bomb. Tedesco is going to catch the ball. Lindsay Collins leaps in the air, catches the ball, offloads the ball to Cameron Munster. Munster scores, And that's pretty much the ball game, lads. Monster. What about Collins in the air over Tedesco? That's insane.
Unbelievable.
Thoughts, Fanatics?
Yeah, wow. I mean, amazing.
And we get the full time. Queensland defeat New South Wales in Game 1 at Adelaide Oval, 26 points to 18. An unbelievable origin. There was a lot of dodgy 50-50 calls in that game. Queensland had some bad calls go against them, but in the end, Queensland scored 2 fucking tries to pretty much win the game, and they had 12 men.
Yeah.
New South Wales had 13 men on the field. It was 12 and 13, and Queensland still managed to score 2 tries and ice the game. What the fuck? I've got no words. Boys, Queensland scored 2 tries in the last 7 minutes to win, and they had 12 men. Like, what's that say about New South Wales, Cody?
Shows we need new players in the squad.
Yeah. What about you, Fanatics? You must have been surprised with 12 men. I mean, you guys are just scoring tries.
Yeah, well, once the sin bin happened, I was a bit worried. I was actually quite concerned because, with 12 men, it's always going to be difficult. And we scored that try, and then we scored the second try to wrap up the game. So, yeah, I couldn't believe it. Actually, I thought we were gone. Actually, I was writing us off. Actually, even that at that stage to have 12 players on the field, it was going to be difficult. But yeah, well, Queensland courage showed, didn't it? Showed very much so. Like, we know Queensland in the past have always had that courage in the side, and always had that effort area, and they did it. With 12 players on the field and a few players out of position as well. So yeah, what a win that was for Queensland. It was a good win for them.
Yeah, no, it was very good for Queensland. Congratulations on the win, bro. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Congrats on the wins, Fanatics.
You guys deserved it, especially towards that last 10 minutes. Incredible stuff. All right. We're gonna go for some of the stats, and then we're gonna give a rating out of 10 on each player from the game. And trust me, some of them are gonna get ratings that might be a bit harsh, but I'm just gonna give the rating of the player on how I viewed it on the game during the game. All right, so some of the stats here. New South Wales had more possession tonight, 53%. Queensland had 47%. Queensland's completion rate was 81%. New South Wales 79%. So Queensland had better completion rate than New South Wales, but the Blues had a bit more ball, but couldn't score for their fucking life. Let's be honest. Let's have a look at the errors. New South Wales 10 errors. Queensland 8. An 8-6 penalty count in favour of Queensland. 2-6 against in favour of Queensland, I believe. Oh no, New South Wales had 2-6 against, I think. 1 sin bin. 2 HIAs. Queensland used up all their interchanges. They used 8 interchanges. New South Wales only used 6 interchanges. So, yeah, crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy. The line breaks were 3 each. So that's also very good. And both teams had 22 kicks each. So very, very interesting. All right. Let's go to some of the players. Now, we'll start with Queensland because they won the game tonight. Rating out of 10. So obviously 10 is the best. 1 is terrible. 5 is in the middle. And, 6, 7, 8 is very good as well. All right. Boys, Reece Walsh. How would you rate Reece Walsh out of 10, Fanatics?
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. I thought it was good. Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. What about you, Cody? Reece Walsh.
I'll probably give him a 6 as well.
I'll give Reece Walsh a 7 out of 10. I thought he played well. set up a nice try, was very good under the high ball most of the night. And look, Reece Walsh wasn't involved as much as he would be at club level, but he did what he had to do. He did a really good job right now. So Reece Walsh I'll give him a 7 out of 10. The winger, Selwyn Cobbo, had 2 tries tonight. What about Cobbo Fanatics?
Yeah, Cobbo was good. He was great. Actually, I'm going to give him a 7. 7 for me for
Cobbo
Cobbo.
was good. What about you, Cody? Cobbo?
Yeah, I think Cobbo played very well tonight, scoring those 2 tries. I'll give him an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, same. 8 out of 10. Cobbo was great. Valentine Holmes played on the right side. I thought he was very good for Queensland.
Yep.
What about you, Fanatics? Val Holmes?
Yeah, I think Val was good. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. 7 for me.
7 for Val. What about you, Cody?
I'll go for Val. I'll go for 7.5.
Yeah, I'll probably give Val a 7. He was good. He played well. Probably the same as Reece Walsh. He was very good tonight.
Yep.
All right. Hamaso Tabuai Fido. Fuck me, was incredible. Hammer.
8. 8 for me.
8. Yeah. Cody?
I'll go 8 as well.
I'll give him an 8.5. Hammer was fucking insane. He scored that try, which pretty much led to Queensland winning, and he was incredible tonight. The Hammer. Murray Talangi on the wing. Gee, he was good for Queensland, wasn't he, Talangi?
Yeah, Murray Talangi. Yeah, I wasn't too sure of the selection, but boy, he proved me wrong. I thought he played well, so I'll give him a 7. Actually, 7 for me.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well.
Surprisingly, he played very well tonight and holding off a couple of tries. So I'll give him definitely a 7.5 as well.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. Cameron Munster, boys. Cameron Munster.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Munster
I
for
thought it was
7,
all
yeah.
right.
I'll give him a 7 as well.
I'll give Munster a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think he was involved as much as he has been in previous Origin games, but he was also very good. So 6.5 out of 10 for Munster. Halfback, Daly Cherry Evans, boys. DCE, the captain.
6. I'll give him a 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Cody?
I'll give him a 6.5.
I'll give him a 7. Cherry Evans' kicking game was better than Cleary's. Thought he was very good. Flegler. He only played 21 minutes and he did get sin bin, which didn't help him as well. Flegler was fine though, I thought.
Yeah, it was all right. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, 6, yeah.
I'll give him a 5.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. 5.5 for Flegler.
Yeah.
Ben Hunt. He always does a job, doesn't he, Ben Hunt? He did a fine job tonight.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
7 for Ben Hunt, yeah. Cody?
I'll go 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6.5 as well. Hunt was good. Lindsay Collins. He was very good for Queensland off the bench. Very good. What do you think about Collins, Fanatics?
I'll give him a 6. A 6.5 actually. No, a 6.5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. Cody?
I'll give him a 7 out of 10.
I'll give him a 7.5. I think he ran for about 100 metres off the bench. Collins, I thought he was enormous for the Maroons. David Fafita, who I need to give a rap to, he was very good tonight.
Yeah. David Fafita I thought was great. I think it was his first Origin. I think it is
First Origin in a couple of years.
Yeah, first
Since
in a while.
2020, I think.
Yes. So he has played in Origin before, but yeah, I thought he was good actually. I'll give him a 7. Actually, a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm giving Fafita an 8 out of 10. I thought he was enormous.
I'll give Fafita a 7 out of 10.
I'm giving him an 8. I thought he was crazy. Tom Gilbert only lasted 19 minutes. I'm going to give Gilbert a 5 because he got knocked out or he got injured.
Yeah, 5 for me. 5.
5 for me as well.
It's hard to rate players when they've played like 10, 15
Yeah.
minutes and they go off injured and they don't come back. So 5's fair enough. Paddy Carrigan, fucking insane again, as always.
Yep. Yeah, he was incredible. I mean, had a great series last year. Played well in the first game as well. So, yeah, Paddy Carrigan, probably give him an 8 for me.
8 out of 10 for Carrigan. Yeah, I like it. What about you, Cody?
I'll give him a 7.5 for Carrigan.
Yeah, I'm with you. 7.5 for Paddy Carrigan. Harry Grant off the bench. Harry Grant, Fanatics.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that impactful. Yeah, I didn't think he was that impactful actually. Yeah, usually he's pretty good at coming off the bench or starting either way, but I'm going to give him a 5 actually. I think I'm going to give him a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 6 out of 10.
I'll give him a 5 as well.
Tino. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. 6 out of 10.
6.
5.5.
Yeah, I'll give Tino a 5. I don't think he was that good. You know, he did a job, but wasn't that impressive. Ruben fucking Cotter, mate.
Machine.
He was a tackling machine. Ruben
He's
Cotter
a
might
freak.
be man the match. I'm giving Cotter
Amazing.
like a 9.
Yeah, just a player suited for Origin. Yeah,
He
for
was
sure. I
insane,
mean,
Cotter.
I'll say I'll give him a 7. Yeah, 7.
I'll give him
I'll
a 9.
give him an
boys.
8.
And I've just got some breaking news as well. Ruben Cotter has been officially named player of the match.
Yeah, well deserved.
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
deserves it.
I can't argue with it.
Yeah, Ruben Cotter was insane. Jai Arrow was the last player on the bench. Jai Arrow was outstanding.
Yeah, I'm going to give Jai Arrow 6.5 out of 10.
I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a 6.5.
Yeah. All right. That's the Queensland ratings done. Now to New South Wales. I'm frustrated, man.
Oh
Really?
boy.
God, don't even know where to begin with some of these cunts. God. All right. New South Wales ratings. This might get a little bit, you know, I might get a little bit heated when I say some of these names. We'll start with the fullback and the captain, James Tedesco. I don't want to be hearing this bullshit about, oh, he ran for 200 meters, he was good. Tedesco was fucking terrible tonight. I'm going to give Tedesco a 4 out of 10.
Ooh.
What do you reckon?
I'll give him a 2 out of 10. Absolutely awful tonight. That's not like of him.
Teddy was shit. What do you reckon, Fanatics? Tedesco.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was not at his greatest. You know, it's not at his best tonight for sure. I mean, we usually see him always produce on the Origin stage, and tonight wasn't his night. So, yeah, I'll probably say 4 out of 10.
Brian Tye on the wing. I actually thought Brian Tye was good in attack, but he was terrible in defence, allowing Cobbo to score 2 tries. I'm going to give Tye a 7.
I'll give him a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 for me. I thought Tye was actually all right.
Stephen Crichton. Look, he had some good moments, but he also had some horrible moments. I'll give Crichton a 5.
Same, I'll give him a 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you Fanatics?
Yeah, I'll probably go 5 too. Yep.
Oh, I miss Latrell. I really miss Latrell. Bring back
mean-
Latrell.
Hopefully he'll be
I
back
hope
for
he's
game
fit for-
2.
I hope Latrell's fit for game 2. Fuck, we missed him. Tom Trbojevic. Now, Turbo's a tough one to rate, I reckon, because he was so like hot and cold during the match for me. Turbo, I'm going to give Turbo 6 out of 10.
Same, I'll give him a 6.
Are you Fanatics?
Yeah, 6. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Actually,
He did some good things in the game, Turbo, that I thought was good, but he just couldn't get in the game a whole lot. He did some good things though. When Turbo was roaming through the middle, he looked very dangerous, and there were a few times where I thought Turbo was going to just explode down that right-hand side and look quite dangerous. But yeah, probably a 6 for Turbo, man. I think anything higher than anything lower than a 5 for Tom would be ridiculous. But yeah. Josh Adokar, boys, the Fox.
yeah,
Really tough.
Yeah, it's a hard one actually.
Probably a 5 for me.
Yeah, they didn't go down his side that much tonight either.
No,
I'm giving him the Fox a 5.
I'll give the Fox 4.5.
Yeah, all right. Fanatics.
yeah, 5. I'll go 5.
Jerome Luai. Now, look, everyone knows I don't like Jerome Luai. I dislike him a lot. I'm not a big fan of his. But Jerome Luai was easily New South Wales' most attacking threat all game. Luai was probably our best player. So I'm going to give Jerome Luai probably an 8 out of 10.
Ooh.
I'll probably go 7.5 for Luai.
Yeah.
7.
Fanatics?
Yeah, 7. I'll go 7 out of 10.
Probably our best player. I mean, when we had the ball, we looked dangerous. He set up a try, and Luai was actually in the game. Now, Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary goes missing in another Origin game. I am disappointed and frustrated with Nathan Cleary. I'm going to give Cleary a 3 out of 10. He was shit out.
I'll give you one better, Nick. A 2.5.
He was disappointing, bro. Cleary was terrible.
Definitely.
Fanatics?
Yeah, 4 for me. 4.
He was terrible, Cleary. He had a shocker. Absolute shocker. The guy that I predicted to absolutely flop in Origin, the guy I said would be a horrible selection and a complete waste of time.
Yep, you're right, Nick.
Jr. Horrible performance. Fucking garbage. Pangai Jr., 2 out of 10.
I'll go 2 out of 10 as well.
Waste of time. Waste
3.
of time.
3 out of 10.
Absolute waste of time. Oh, Pangai Jr.'s job. Oh, he's just going to fucking go out there for 10, 15 minutes and come on for the last 15. It's a waste. That's just a waste. Fuck Pangai, man. Waste of time. He's not an Origin player. He doesn't get it. Api Coruscant. I'm probably like a 6 for me for Coruscant. Probably a 6.
Yeah, I'll go 6 as well.
6.5. 6.5 for me.
Coruscant was fine. Probably should have ran the ball a bit more. But, we scored a try and he did some good things, but definitely needs to do more. Coruscant probably a 6 out of 10. Payne Haas, disappointing as hell, man. Disappointing as hell. I'm going to give Payne Haas probably a 4 out of 10, boys.
3.5 for Haas.
Yeah, it was terrible. Fanatics?
Yeah, I'll go the same. Exact same. 4.
Tyson Frizzell, probably one of our other better players alongside Jerome Luai. I'm going to give Frizzell 7 out of 10. Always rips in and has a go.
Yep, 7 as well.
I love Frizzell.
7, yeah. 7 for me.
See, Tyson Frizzell's one of those players where he's very experienced. He rips in, does his job, plays really hard, plays really tough. I like Frizzell. Frizzell did well. Hudson Young, mate, he had a shocker, Hudson Young. He gave away like 2 penalties at the start, and his discipline throughout the first half was terrible. And then he got hooked for Liam Martin around the half an hour mark, and Liam Martin took his place. Hudson Young didn't even come back on the field. He was hooked. I'm going to give Hudson Young a very cute 2 out of 10. It was horrible.
I'll go a 1.5 out of 10.
He got hooked because he was playing shit.
Doesn't deserve to play game 2.
I don't think
No.
he will play.
Yeah,
I don't
No,
think he
really.
or Pengai will play game 2 at all.
don't think so.
What would you rate Hudson Young, Fanatics?
Yeah, no, he wasn't good at all. He wasn't good. Yeah, I'll just give him a free from me.
Isaiah Yo, again, a bit like Frizzell and Luai, always rips in and has a go.
Yeah.
Isaiah Yo probably did a little bit of too much with the football. Probably didn't run the ball enough. Overall, though, I thought Isaiah Yo was fine. I'm going to give Isaiah Yo a 7 out of 10.
Same, 7.
It was fine. Junior Paulo played, half an hour. I thought Paulo was okay. Probably a 6 out of 10 for Junior Paulo, guys.
Yep,
Yeah,
6.
I'll go 6 as well.
6 for me.
York said, what was Tedesco? Tedesco was like a 3, 4 out of 10. York. Garbage. Cameron Murray. Feel sorry for Cameron Murray tonight, guys. Out of position. Playing in the front row. Cam Murray did not look comfortable at all.
No,
I'm
he
going to
didn't.
give Murray a 5. He tried hard, and he tried to get in the game. But Cam Murray seemed to be out of position, and he just didn't look comfortable. I'll give Murray a 5 out of 10.
I'll give Murray a 5.5.
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Fanatic? Yeah,
5
I
5
kinda
out of 10.
got for Cam Murray. Liam Martin off the bench, probably one of our best with Luai. I'll give Liam Martin an 8 out of 10 as well, same as Luai.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll
Liam
go
Martin was
7.
easily our best player. And last but not least, Mr. 12 minutes, Mr. Waste of time, Mr. Wouldn't have even got on the fucking field if Tommy Turbo didn't go off injured. Nico Hines ended up playing in the fucking centers. Feel sorry for Nico Hines. I'm giving Nico Hines like a 4 out of 10. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah, same. I'll go 4 out of 10 for Nico Hines.
Yeah, 4. Wasn't really used well.
So they're all the ratings. So obviously, the man of the match ended up going to Ruben Cotter, fellas. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah,
Fanatic?
I can't disagree. I mean, I think I put the hammer up there as well. But yeah, Ruben Cotter was outstanding. So yeah, can't disagree with that.
The best players for Queensland, obviously, Cobbo, the hammer.
Yep.
Cherry Evans was very good tonight. Carrigan, Fafita, Cotter, Arrow. They all did a great job for Queensland. Ruben Cotter was outstanding.
He definitely was. Yep.
And New South Wales' best players were probably, obviously, Jerome Luai was one of New South Wales' best.
Liam Martin.
Frizzell and Liam Martin are probably the standouts. Now, we need to talk about it, boys. Game 2, obviously, Queensland will be at Suncorp Stadium. They'll be at home. Queensland are going to be very hard to beat in Game 2. I've got to ask you, Cody, as a proud New South Welshman, what changes would you make for New South Wales for Game 2? What would you do? I think we need some changes, bro. We look like dogs tonight.
We definitely do. Need Pangai Jr. to definitely be dropped.
Yeah.
I would drop Tedesco, but he's obviously the
No, I
captain of
wouldn't.
New South Wales.
I would. I can't drop Tedesco after one bad game. I know a lot of the casual viewers and the marks out there are going to go, "Oh, drop Tedesco." No, there is no way I am going to allow James Tedesco to be dropped after one bad Origin game. Tedesco has been usually very consistent in past Origin series. He's been one of our best players over the last 3 or 4 series. Tedesco, for mine, is as safe as you can get. I would not be dropping
That's
Tedesco
fair.
under any circumstances. He's the captain. He's the leader. He definitely tried too hard tonight. There's no way Tedesco gets dropped. There's no way. Tedesco, for me, Tedesco deserves this entire series, and he deserves next year's series as well. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, you can't drop. What about Dylan Edwards? What about Turbo or Trell at fullback?" No way. Tedesco must stay at fullback. Don't drop Tedesco. Ridiculous.
Hudson Young would definitely have to be dropped as well.
Yeah, I
He
think
was a
he will
shocker
be, eh?
tonight.
See, for me, this is what I think will happen, Cody, and this is what I will do. Latrell Mitchell, straight back into this team. Latrell goes into the centres. Crichton goes to 18th man. Tedesco, Toto, Trell, Turbo, Fox all stay. Turbo definitely keeps his spot for me.
Would you
As long as he's
swap
fit.
the Fox and Toto around?
Yeah, get the Fox on the left side with Latrell. Get Turbo on the right with Brian Toto. Make that happen.
Yep.
So Latrell will come in for Crichton. Pangai Jr., see you later. Hudson Young, sorry, but see you later.
Go on.
If Hudson Young's getting dropped at the 30th minute and he doesn't get back on the field, he's getting dropped. He's not coming back next game. And
Yeah, for sure.
I think this is what I think, fellas. I think game 2, right? I think Junior Polo starts with Payne Haas in the front row. Liam Martin starts in the back row with Tyson Frizzell. And on the bench, I think you bring in who do you bring in for game 2, boys? On the bench for the forwards for the Blues, who would you bring in? I think Dale Finucane comes in.
Yeah. Is Campbell Gillard going to be cleared by game 2?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, definitely
Should
bring
be.
him in if he's ready.
Actually, I'll tell you what. This is what I'll do. So, Nick from Australia's game 2, right? This is what I'll do here. Same back line, except Latrell Mitchell comes in for Stephen Crichton. Stephen Crichton goes back to 18th man. The back line remains the same. Pangai Jr. is out. So, the front row would be Payne Haas and Junior Polo. Cam Murray in the back row with Frizzell. Liam Martin on the bench. I'd bring in Dale Finucane on the bench. And there's no use of having Nico Hines as on the bench. If Nico Hines ain't starting, there's no use of having him on the bench. I'd have Matt Burton on the bench.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hudson Young, see you later. Pangai Jr., see you later. Stephen Crichton probably falls out as well. That's what I'd do. But yeah, Liam Martin was off the bench. I think you're going to keep that impact, boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agree.
I know there's rumours about Jake Trbojevic. Now, if Jake Trbojevic is fit, I would definitely bring him back and start. But if Jake's not fit, I would start with Junior Palo and bring in Finucane to the bench and or Campbell Gillard, if not both. I think Cam Murray needs to be in the back row.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so obvious. And look, Nico Hines, look, I said this weeks ago when the team came out, or when I was doing my best 1 to 17, I said it then. You can't have Nico Hines on the bench if you got Luai at 6, because it's not going to work. Nico would not have got on the field tonight if Tommy Turbo didn't get a concussion. There's no way. There was 12 minutes to go. Nico Hines was not coming on the field at all. It wasn't going to happen. So, I don't know. Matt Burton on the bench probably would be a better option, guys, because at least Matt Burton can play in the middle and he can actually rip in, and his bomb is fucking terrifying. I see a few people talking about Damien Cook. Did you go with two hookers, though? Because Coruscant got through the 80 minutes. And I thought he was fine. So,
I mean, there's no point of having two hookers.
Matt Burton on the bench for me. Nico Hines can't be on the bench. It's just not going to work. I see in the chat, Pro Enzo Vids. Hello, Pro Enzo Vids. Hope you're well, bro. He says, bring in Hamole. That's another one that could happen. Hamole Olakawatu could come in. But I think because game 2 is must win for New South Wales, I think New South Wales are going to go with a lot of experience for game 2, guys. I think game 2, there'll be a lot of experience coming in. And I think three changes is all that's needed. Crichton is out. Latrell's coming in for Crichton. Crichton's going to 18th man. Pango Jr., see you bye. So that means Paulo will start with Haas for me. Hudson Young, see you bye. Cam Murray in the back row. And Liam Munn on the bench. And then you bring in Campbell Gillard to the bench, or you bring in Finucane. I don't give a fuck which one gets on the bench. One of them come on the bench. And then on the bench, you've got Liam Martin, Matt Burton. You bring in Finucane and you bring in Campbell Gillard. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. But, Nathan Cleary needs to take some responsibility for tonight, in my opinion. He's a halfback. He's one of the leaders of the team. And when it comes down to Origin, the halfback takes responsibility. So hopefully he takes responsibility. But yeah, Fanatics, bro, do you think Queensland will make any changes for game 2?
No, I don't think so. I don't think winning the game obviously helps, and I don't think we should make any changes personally. I think the team's good with what it is.
What about Callum Ponga?
Nah. I mean, there was some question marks around Walsh and whether he was going to, fit the arena and stay at Origin, but I think he's, done enough to keep his spot for game 2. So, no, I don't think there'll be any changes.
What about Tom Gilbert?
Yeah, Tom
Gilbert. Because he dislocated his shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tom Gilbert probably won't play next game, will he?
Yeah, he won't.
He dislocated his shoulder, so I think he'll be out for a couple of weeks.
Would you back row? Who would you bring in?
Capewell?
Kafusi back by then?
I think Kafusi's still out for one more week after.
Jeremiah Nanai?
I think I don't know if he's in the squad. I think he's.
Well, Jeremiah Nanai returns for the Cowboys this weekend.
Yeah, possibly.
So there's a chance that he could be coming in for game 2.
Go Capewell?
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Capewell will come straight in. And Kurt Capewell will do the job. Because Kurt Capewell was probably one of the unlucky ones not to play for Queensland. So, yeah, if Gilbert's out, which it's looking likely he will, I would say it'll be Kurt Capewell straight into the back row or Kafusi. I'm not sure if Kafusi's back by. How many weeks did Kafusi get?
I think he got 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon I'll go Capewell then. I'll probably go Capewell.
So
that'll be the only change for Queensland, you think? Capewell in for Gilbert. Gilbert out.
Yep.
Due to injury. Everyone else will be fine by the looks of it. All right, I've got to ask you this, Cody. New South Wales, bro, the changes. Obviously, I told you what I'd do. what would you do? Would you make any changes? Would you make?
I'll definitely make the same as you, Nick. Bring Campbell Gillard or Hamel Kaladu or Dale Finucane as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think game 2, the New South Wales team should look like this. This is just me, off heart. So, fullback Tedesco on the wings, To'o on the right wing, Addo Carr on the left wing, Latrell Mitchell left centre, Turbo right centre, Luai and Cleary in the halves, Paulo and Haas in the front row, Coruscant at hooker, back row, Tyson Frizzell on the right edge, Liam Martin on the left edge, Tyson Frizzell on the right edge, Cam Murray on the left edge, Isaiah Yeo at lock, and on the bench, I'd go with Matt Burton, I'd go with Finucane, I'd go with Liam Martin, and I'd go with Campbell Gillard.
Yeah.
And 18th man, Stephen Crichton, and I'd probably keep Stefano as Jersey 19 in the squad.
Yeah, 100% agree, Nick.
Yeah. Hudson Young, Nico Hines, Pangai Jr., Stephen Crichton, see you bye. But anyway, that's just me. Liam Martin off the bench is just so good. I mean, you could bench Murray, but I think Murray is more comfortable starting in the back row because Murray looked very lost when he came on the field. But it's what I said to you. Liam Martin, Cam Murray and Isaiah Yeo on the field together at the same time. They're too similar. They're both ball players and things just get, all over the place and just doesn't work. So put Cam Murray in the back row and I guarantee you things will look a lot better. So hopefully that happens for game 2. But we'll see what happens. All right, boys.
Yep.
Before we go, anything else you want to touch on before we wrap it up?
That's pretty much it.
Anything else from you, Fanatics?
No, I think we've pretty much covered it.
Also, just quickly, before we go, referee Ashley Klein. Do you think he'll get given game 2? And what would you rate his performance out of 10 as the referee tonight?
Probably he won't referee game 2, but for his performance tonight, I think he's done all right. I'll give him a 6.5 for tonight.
I'm going to give him a 5. I am a fan of Ashley Klein. I think he's a very good, experienced referee. I think in the first half, he probably got involved a little bit too much with the penalties and shit. There was 6 penalties in the first 20 minutes.
Yes.
For me, 5 out of 10 for the referee, Ashley Klein. What about yourself, Fanatics?
Yeah, he's generally a very good referee in the game. So, yeah, I think tonight wasn't great. I've already blew. He didn't really let the game flow a lot, and there's a lot of penalties. So, yeah, I'll just give him a 5. Yeah, 5 for me.
Will in the chat wants to know, well, what about the random coaches? All right, well, let's do that. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. Billy Slater, he fucking played this brilliantly. He really did. I'll give Billy Slater's coaching performance a really solid 7.5 out of 10. And Brad Fittler, 4 out of 10, easily. But you, Fanatics?
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. He had to, with his bench, there's a lot of struggles, tonight. So I thought he did it pretty well. So yeah, 7 for me. Billy was good tonight with the way he, coached the side and all the gameplay and all that. So yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Yeah. But you, Cody?
Yeah, I think Slater, with his performance tonight, was very well. Definitely give him a 7.5 out of 10 for tonight.
What about Freddie?
3.5.
Yeah, it was poor. It's really poor. All right, that's going to wrap it up. It was a nice crowd, Adelaide Oval. 48,000 people there in attendance. I think Adelaide Oval did better than I expected for Origin. They did pretty well. I still wouldn't go there next year. I'd go somewhere else, but Adelaide wasn't too bad. Anyway, Fanatics and Cody, thank you for coming on the review, fellas. We've been on here for just over an hour now, and it's been a really good review of Origin 1. And thanks for coming on, boys. Really appreciate your time tonight, and congratulations, Fanatics, on Queensland winning.
Yeah, no worries, Nick. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, I thought it was great to go over the game and review it. And yeah, it's awesome to be on here tonight. And yeah, on to game 2.
On the game 2. And Cody, bro, first time that you've been on the channel for, is it first time ever you've been on the channel?
Yeah, it's the first time ever. Yeah, thanks for having me on. It was great to review the Origin game. I wish it was a lot more better, but bring on game 2.
Bring on game 2, and I'll definitely get you back on in the future, and definitely with you as well, Fanatics. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the State of Origin Game 1 full match review. If you're a new viewer, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. We've been on here for just over an hour now, and it's 11:25 p.m. I think we're all going to probably head to bed in just a little bit. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Well done to Queensland on winning game 1. Well-deserved win. Congratulations. Ruben Cotter is the man of the match in front of 48,000 at Adelaide Oval. Anyway, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching the Origin 1 review. And see you guys in the next one. Queensland 26, New South Wales 18. See you guys later.